Hey everyone, I love to travel, but travel's getting expensive, as is everything in our world. The price of groceries is going up. I've got 3 kids and a bunch of college students that live with me, so all of our bills going up. It makes travel harder and harder. So Daryl had actually reached out to me. He was a customer back when I was a member of Mobile Text Alerts, my old company. He had reached out and said, "Hey, I'm interested in doing texting again." I said, "Well, I don't do that anymore. But I do this YouTube stuff." And he said, "Hey, I've got a great thing for your audience, how to save money while traveling." And I was like, you know what? I think it's Benjamin Franklin. A penny saved is a penny earned. So anything that we can bring onto the channel to just help average, everyday people with their expenses, and travel being one of those expenses. So wanted to bring them on to talk about that. Welcome. Thank you, everybody in the audience, for being here. Please hit like. If you have questions for Daryl and Maria as we're going, please feel free to ask. And a question of the day for you guys in the comments: where was the last place you traveled? Let's do that. That fits in well with our theme here today. Where was the last place that you traveled? For me, I just got back from San Francisco and Denver last week. There was a crypto conference and a mastermind I was at. So that was for me. But let's go over to Daryl and Maria here. Daryl, Maria, thank you for joining us here today. Can you start with introduction? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Daryl Roberts, and I have been an entrepreneur for the last 36 years. I realized a long time ago that I wanted to create a brighter future, and I knew for that to happen, I needed to take matters into my own hands. So I became an entrepreneur back in the day, and I haven't looked back since that time. So we have 7 kids. This is my beautiful wife, Maria. We have 7 kids, and we've been able to raise them in home the whole time without having to, do daycare or any of that type of stuff. And being an entrepreneur and being your own boss, you can do some of those things. Anything you want to add?
I'm a mompreneur. I've been a mompreneur now for over 30 years. Absolutely love it. Love the ability to turn my passion, which is travel, into profits. So that's one of the things that we absolutely love. We love to travel. A lot of people always say that we live at resorts and we visit home.
Yeah.
So that's the Daryl and Maria thing.
That is amazing. 7 kids. I have 3 of my own, and then we have some college students that live with us, but 7, that sounds like a lot. So you guys know all about the inflation and about the rising costs of goods and all of that. So and travel is one of those things that tends to get put on the back burner, because obviously you got to pay for your groceries, you got to pay for education, health, and all that. Travel for most people is more like a nice to have. If we can, we'll do this or do that. So I'm really excited just to hear about this. And guys, I'm just as fresh on this as you guys are, audience. So this is kind of Daryl and Maria presenting to me too. And I'm real interested in this because, again, I like to travel. My wife likes to travel. We like to take our kids along. So we are interested in hearing more. So maybe can you guys start with kind of an elevator pitch, maybe? If you were stuck in an elevator, 1st floor to 7th floor, and someone said, "Hey, how do you do this? How do you travel for so affordably or cheaply?" What would you tell them?
Well, I'll tell them we found the big travel secret, and most people have no clue about this, and we're going to prove it to you in just a couple of seconds. But there's 2 companies out there, Expedia and Booking Holdings. That's Booking.com, but it's Booking Holding is the parent company. Those 2 companies own all of the online travel sites that are out there. And a matter of fact, they go out of their way to deceive you and to make you think you're actually price shopping. When you go to Orbit, you go to Travelocity, you go to Kayak. They even change the logos, the names, the different commercials, etc. But they're owned by those 2 companies. And what we found out is that they get access to 13 wholesale feeds, and they get those feeds, and then they mark the price up 30 to 80%. And then we pay for that in the marketplace whenever you go to those sites. And when you take a look at Booking.com or Expedia or any of those online travel sites, they don't own anything
travel related. They really don't. They take those prices and they mark them up substantially. But we at our company, we don't mark those prices. We get the same wholesale prices, but we don't mark it up. So for our members, we're now able to travel more, travel better, and travel for so much less. It's no longer a luxury to us, James. Travel's no longer a luxury. Now it's an actual necessity for a lot of reasons.
And we get so many people, James, that are now able to stay at 4- and 5-star hotels because they're getting the wholesale price. Normally, most of the people that I knew prior to getting in with our travel company, our travel club, they wouldn't stay at a 4 or 5-star because it's just too darn expensive. Well, now if you can stay at a 4 and 5-star at a 2-star price, that's what's attracting so many people to our membership. And when you see the factors that it's so very inexpensive to take advantage of it, we literally have thousands and thousands of people all over the world. We're a 12-year-old company based out of Southern California, not too far from where we are in Vegas here. And we have thousands of members in 64 different countries out there. And we're helping people, again, travel more, travel better, and travel for less.
Yep, that's what we do.
Okay, awesome. I love it. So can you tell us a little bit? I know you have a video too that you want to show us, so maybe we'll bring that up here in a second. Can you kind of just talk about a little bit how it works? So you join the membership, and then does it have its own marketplace then? So you'll do your bookings through that. Is that kind of how it works?
Yeah, each of our members get access to their own back office portal area. So we give them 3 different platforms that they can take advantage of. Platform number 1 has your very own 24/7 booking site. So kind of like Expedia or Priceline, except with those that come in there, those are wholesale prices. So they see the member rates and they can see the difference between the retail price of what's the aggregate out there retail and then what the actual members price is. And a lot of times they range from 30% to 80%. Yeah. It's been absolutely incredible. And then on top of that, with that platform in itself, there's discounts on car rentals, cruises, activities.
It's unbelievable.
It's so unbelievable. Once someone's eyes are opened, and keep in mind, my background comes from being a travel agent for over 2 decades. So when I saw this, and a lot of my clients, they ask for the hookup. Can you give me the hookup? Can you give me the best deal? And I mean, that was really hard considering that my livelihood or the commissions were built into whatever price that I would give them. So now being able to take a look at this club, I saw and I said, oh my gosh, now I have a way for my clients to have a real hookup by taking advantage of wholesale rates as opposed to that retail rates that their eyes are just opened, and it was just unbelievable. So they get access to that first platform, and includes other types of discounts as well, shopping, dining, gift cards, all that, entertainment portal, all that great stuff. And then, of course, they have access to platform number 2 and platform number 3, and we'll talk about that in a bit as well.
Yeah, James, again, if you take a look at this and what we actually do for people, instead of just talking about it, like this evening at 5:00 p.m. Pacific time, 8:00 East Coast time, we do what we call a side-by-side comparison. Documentation beats conversation. Yes. So we'll go and I'll open up our back office live. And I don't know if we have time to do that with you or not, but we're going to be doing it this evening. And what happens is we'll go live and we'll show our price, and then we'll go to Expedia and we'll show them the exact same room, exact same day. Yeah. And when they see the 30, 40, 50, 60% savings, that's why we're signing up. Last month, we added over 2,000 members because they saw one of those side-by-side comparisons, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
I would love to. That was actually going to be my next question is, how much do you feel like you can save? What I usually do when I book, I go to Priceline or something, and I just do sort by cheapest. I'm kind of a cheapskate. It's something I'm working on, but I sort by what's the cheapest, and then I just pick the cheapest room pretty much. But I was going to ask how much you've been able to see that people kind of on average stay. Like I'm going to Austin here in a couple of weeks, and most of the hotel rooms were, 180, 190 a night. I'm staying for 3 or 4 nights. So I was going to ask if you could give people kind of a ballpark of how much they'd be able to save.
40 to 60%. And what we'll do when we're done here, Austin or James, what we'll do is we'll actually show you, we'll go show you the comparison of that. We'll just go look it up and actually show you what the actual number is. But the key thing is maybe you can explain how you put in a city, how it works.
That's where I was going to go with. Yeah. And I love the platform because number one, it's clean. There's no ads, it's very simple to use. And I love how they made it because an average person can go in there, no matter what their age, and go in there and just type in where they want to go. And the system is best set for people that want to go to a particular city. And whether it's a 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star, you know, they can filter it like that, but it defaults to the highest percentage savings in the city. So normally, like, we go and, you know, one of the first places, because a lot of people love to come here and there's a lot of conventions and things that go on in Vegas. So I'll type in Las Vegas and show. And a lot of times I see the difference in the price, and I love being able to get that first one or second one or third one, because it goes first best, second best, third best, you know, in regard to percentage savings. And it's incredible when you see the difference. I mean, the other day I just checked, I don't remember the dates, but we had Las Vegas on there, and I checked, and it was like, normally people would be spending $700 for that room for 5 nights. And it came out to like $168 for our members for the entire 5 nights, and included room taxes. And
James,
that blew my mind.
That's all the time. That's not cherry picking.
Yeah.
Those are the type of deals we get in Vegas, Orlando, Tokyo, Paris, Cancun,
Dubai,
other places in all over the world. I mean, this is not some, well, maybe once in a while. And that's why when people see the side by side, like we're going to do tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock East Coast, it's a done deal. It's like, okay, send me your link.
Yeah.
Hey, no, I love that. You convinced me, and I'm actually signing up right now. So I'm putting in my details here. I'm a good multitasker, so I've learned through doing this. Do you want to bring up the video? I know you guys had like a short video that kind of talks a little bit about some of the benefits and things like that. Do you want to bring that up?
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's actually 2. Let's go with the she's bringing it up while I'm finishing this thought, is that we're going to show you, again, we talked about there's 2 companies that own everything. Guys, don't take our word for it. We want you to see this really short clip from NBC News Los Angeles, and they kind of spilt the beans about what's really going on in the travel industry. So we always show this to everybody, and then once they see that, and then we show them side by side comparisons, it's a wrap. And there's another side to the business as well. But can you see the video up so far, James?
No, not yet.
Not quite yet. Actually, one question for you as I'm signing up and as we're getting that video ready. Can you talk through the different plans? And this is self-serving because I'm signing up right now and I'm trying to decide which one would be best for me. Can you kind of talk about this one? The biggest thing includes the points probably. Do these account as dollars, or how do the points kind of work?
Yeah, well, they work this way. 95% of the people worldwide, because we're in 60 plus countries right now, 95% of the people, maybe 96, do the platinum. Again, the platinum gives you the best pricing on everything. When you talk about the world tours, I'll digress. We have platform number 3, which is called our world tour platform. These are 100 4- and 5-star incredible resorts all over the world, and at prices that are, 80 to 100% off.
Yes.
And those points, you can take those points, the 270 points you get every single month, and apply them to get those prices down to $7, $299 for 5 days and 4 nights for 2 people, et cetera.
At an all-inclusive.
At an all-inclusive. I mean, they're just amazing. When you see the full presentation, we sign up, 75% of the people when they see our full presentation, literally on the spot. Okay. What happens is in the world tours, you're going to average one of those 100 different world tours every 6 to 7 months. So imagine every 6 to 7 months, you're staying at a 4-star or 5-star resort in the US or somewhere around the world.
Yeah.
And that's what the points equate to if you were a platinum. Now, titanium is a little smaller scenario. You get all the same benefits, but the prices are a little bit higher. So let's say, for an example, if the Paris trip was $349 out the door for 5 days, 4 nights, breakfast included. I mean, 5-star hotel. Let's say the titaniums would have to pay maybe $650, $700. Yeah. Now everybody else is paying $2,000-$3,000, so it's still a value. But the platinum membership is the very best.
Creme,
And here's the best part about that: if you just social share this with 3 people, if you social share it with 3 people, your monthly goes away. That monthly $135, you're not paying that anymore. You're earning enough money to cover that. So I ask people after they see this, do you know at least 3 people that would like to be able to travel and get prices like this all day long? And they always say, Daryl, 3, I know 33, I know 103 people. But if you just got 3, now you're getting all of the membership benefits and it's not costing you any money out of your pocket.
Okay. Awesome. Are you able to upgrade if you pick one of the small, like if you pick titanium, are you able to upgrade to platinum at some point?
Yes.
Anytime you want, you just go in your back office area, click a button, and you can upgrade it anytime you want.
Okay. Amazing. Thank you for that. I see we got the video up here as well. So we'll let you go ahead and play that, then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Go to online travel sites and scour them looking for the best hotel deal. You may be actually wasting your time.
I've used Expedia, Trivago, there's Booking.com.
Always looking for a bargain. I like to see the red numbers that make you think like you're getting a good deal.
But that may not be the case.
Almost all those sites are owned by one of 2 companies.
According to the nonprofit Consumer's Checkbook, Expedia and Booking Holdings owns 95% of third-party booking sites. That means shopping around may be a waste of time. And Checkbook says calling the hotel directly won't land you a better deal. They're hesitant to undercut the booking site.
When we show that and people, I mean, I remember when I first saw it, it just blew my mind that they were tricking us. And we were thinking, I mean, because Maria used to spend days, checking the sites out like we're going to do something. And they're sitting back just, I wonder which one you guys are going to pick. And they own them all. So that's what really helps us out when people see the vision and value of this.
Yes.
Okay. Love it. Then did you say there was other sites involved too? Is there more you want to talk about that?
Was from a site standpoint, we have actual different videos. We have a 5-minute video that is our marketing video that gets people's attention. I don't know if we have the time, but if you want to see it, it's a 5-minute video, and it really goes into some of the things we talked about here today, but it's concise.
Okay, maybe so you do these presentations. You're doing one tonight you talked about.
Yes.
Maybe I can grab a link to that if people are wanting more info. Does anybody in the audience, do you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask or anything about this? I'm going to look into it myself. I'm actually trying to get it signed up right now. I'm just getting my credit card was declined, so I'm getting the right funds into the right place. Then I'm going to be signing up. Go ahead.
Hold 1 second before you sign up, because I'm going to give you a deal on that. So I'm going to make you think about going platinum, because what I'm going to do for you. So hold off until we get done. And I'll show you what we're going to help you out, because I think teaming up with you could just be an amazing thing. I'll give you guys a quick story. 8 years ago, our son was playing baseball, and this is where it all started. We were spending a fortune traveling all over the country. He's a high-level baseball player, and hotels and car rentals, all of those things were just truly unbelievable. And a friend contacted us and said, Daryl, I got a way you guys can save 30, 40, 50, even up to 70, 80% whenever you travel. And I knew the guy. I said, great. Well, what do I have to do? And he sent me the link, and we signed up. And what happened was we started saving. We averaged about 40, 50, 60% every time we went somewhere. It saved us $10,000+ or a bunch more than that over the 8-year span. Then the parents on the team, they said, well, wait a minute. You guys are staying at the same place. Why are you getting such a better deal than we're getting? And then we shared with them what we have, and they said, send me the link. Well, what happened there, they shared it with a few that shared it with a few. Now they pay us over $300,000 a year in income, and it's climbing just because our son played baseball and we wanted to save a few extra dollars when we travel. The word got out, and now we have people literally all over the world, thousands of them, that use this membership so they can travel more, better, and for less.
Okay, awesome. I love it. So if you're watching this on Twitter, because I see a whole bunch of people are watching from Twitter. So yes, this video will be available on my YouTube channel as well. I'll go onto my Twitter and post the link for it if you want to watch it later. I'll put the link too if you want to sign up. And then guys, my audience, stay tuned, because after this, I'll talk more with Daryl Maria. I'll get signed up, and then I'll email out some information. I may even do my own video on this. This was kind of just a chance to, it's funny meeting people live. This is actually the first time I've talked, except for over text with Daryl. That's how I like to do it, though. It's like, no hidden backdoor. Like, we're going to just do this live together. So if you're watching on Twitter and you want more details, hop on over to my YouTube channel. I'll post a link and you can check out there for all the details. And I'll post the link for this website if you want to get signed up. But otherwise, just stay tuned, and we'll have more to bring you. But I'm very interested in this. I travel a lot. I spend a lot of money on travel, and so if this can even save me just a little bit, even if I'm paying, if I pay $75 a month and am able to save $80 a month, to me, it's worth it. It's like, oh, amazing, and it sounds like I'll be able to do a lot more than that. So, very excited.
We're going to become great friends because of this, because the guy that shared it with us, I mean, it's not a day we don't talk, and not a day goes by that we don't thank him for thinking enough of us to show us this. He didn't have to show it to us, but he did. And I know now he's glad he did it, but we're so very thankful. What about you?
Yeah, so thankful. I mean, we've saved so much. And not only that, it's so great to see all of our friends and even strangers that, are saying that they are so thankful because, they're now traveling more and they're traveling a lot better. And when we say that, it's not just a catchy line. They are traveling more because they're able to save. And, normally people spend thousands and thousands of dollars, and it takes them 4 or 5 years to build up that travel budget. But now they can go every single year and be able to travel like they should, because travel, has a lot of impact on a person's life, whether it's even just recharging and resetting and de-stressing. And, it just gives them that overall travel vibe. You know how you feel when you're about to go on vacation, or you're on vacation, or you just got back from vacation. All those feelings need to be felt within a human. That's how we exist.
Consistently.
We need to consistently go out and just, have a good time and enjoy the world. And now why not do it, if you can, for much, much less? And our company makes it so affordable, and the ability to be able to do that is just mind blowing. And I'm so glad when I see people and I see their posts, because they post, they love posting. And that's one of the things that, gets people's attention. They're posting online saying, I just got back from Portugal, 5 days, 4 nights. I had breakfast included. It was a 5-star hotel, and I spent $159 for that whole entire stay for me and my, partner or spouse or significant other. And that part just, we're blown away by seeing the love like that.
Wait till we see the deal. Can you put the time on that for tonight, just so they have it? Guys, if you come tonight, I promise you, we're going to do our full presentation, slides, videos, and we're going to do a side-by-side comparison. So you'll see, okay, wait a minute, that's what those guys are paying, and this is what Expedia is charging for the exact same room. It's like this, James. If you had a brand new grocery store that just opened up in your neighborhood, and they had the exact same brand of groceries that you currently have right this second, but you could get it for 30, 40, 50, 60, even 70% less, which grocery store would you go to from that point on?
I would go to the cheaper one.
That's what we have in travel, and we have the big secret, and all we're trying to do is get that word out to everybody.
Okay, amazing. Well, yeah, this is right down my alley. Again, my goal is really, I just want to help everyday people with their financial situation. And so I think this is a great way to do that, saving money on something. Sometimes you have to travel, a lot of the travel I do is like, well, I have no choice. I've got to do that. And I've noticed, inflation. I've noticed the price of hotels has gone up. The price of renting cars has gone up like crazy. I used to be able to rent a car for like $20 a day. And over the last few years, it's like $80, $90 a day. And so I'm really excited for this. So if you're watching on Twitter, I posted all the links. Come on over to the YouTube channel if you want to watch a replay of this. Their Zoom presentation will be tonight, 7 p.m. Central. I'll put those links everywhere as well. And then stay tuned. I will have more info. I'll get a video out on this once I get signed up, and I'll show what I can show. But this is amazing. So I want to thank everyone from the audience that was able to come and check this out. And Daryl and Maria, thank you for bringing this to my attention. I think this is an amazing fit for what I'm trying to do, what I would like to do with my audience, and just help people out with their financial situations. So I look forward to it. I think we will become good friends, the three of us.
I love your energy, your
Yeah.
excitement, and what I've learned a long time ago, James, that when you have a whole life of wanting to help other people, the blessings really flow to you. And I just see this is your mentality. How can I help people save money? How can I help people make money? And that's why I know you're a truly blessed guy, and it's going to get even better.
Yes.
Amen. Amen. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, audience. Thank you, Daryl, Maria. You guys stick on the line, and when we hang up here, we'll talk through some things. And stay tuned for more information on Travorium. So thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.